Welcome, Sisters of Light. I want to read a poem this morning before we get started. Um, since it's close to the end of the year, I thought something that helps us reflect on such a year of movement and changes might be comforting. And I love John O'Donohue. I think we've heard him before. And this is from To Bless the Space Between Us. And it's called At the End of the Year. The particular mind of the ocean, filling the coastlines longing, with such brief harvest of elegant vanishing waves, is like the mind of time, opening us shapes of days. As this year draws to its end, we give thanks for the gifts it brought and how they become inlaid within neither time nor tide can touch them. The days when the veil lifted and the soul could see delight, when a quiver caressed the heart in the sheer exuberance of being here. Surprises that came awake in forgotten corners of old fields, where expectation seemed to have quenched. The slow, brooding times when all was awkward and the wave in the mind pierced every sore with salt. The darkened days that stopped the confidence of the dawn, days when beloved faces shone brighter with light from beyond themselves, and from the granite of some secret sorrow, a stream of buried tears loosened. We bless this year for all we learned, for all we loved and lost, and for the quiet way it brought us nearer to our invisible destination. So we come together as sisters in light, both in physical and spirit form. We ask for divine guidance. We ask for our teams of ancestors and our spirit guides. We're surrounded by all the protection, all the supports. We are held securely in the sixfold cocoon. We ask for support from Mother Gaia, the plant, animal, and mineral kingdoms, as we claim our sovereignty and support our others who are not yet sovereign. We hold dear all the values of good and commit with collective help to removing any parasitic, any negative, and any dark energies that may still keep us entrapped. We speak as one, supporting our sisters, our brothers, our ancestral lines, our children, to embrace all that is needed to return to our original agenda of love and good for all, knowing that our space is protected and supported. We declare ourselves ready to move forward, and so it is. And so we have this lovely time to share what's up for us and what we want to bring to our circle this afternoon. Situations, number of people, and what quality you'd like to add to our circle. And so I will call on Sharon.
Hello, Sharon Raji here. I'm actually on the south end of the island down in Freeland, Washington. At my daughter's house, I am cat sitting. And what an experience cat sitting a cat is. They have a mind of their own. So I'm glad to be here with you guys. And I'm going to bring 64 individuals into the circle, the globe, the world, all of the hot spots that are popping. We see you. I guess I'll bring in our family's 8 dogs and 1 cat. Forgot about the cat. And the quality I want to bring in is generosity. And I pass to Sue.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Evie. That was a lovely opening, setting of circle. So I'm going to bring in 30 people. All our cats and dogs seem to be healthy. One world situation. One personal situation. And I'm bringing in the quality of trust. Trusting our higher self to be who we really are and knows what's best. So trust. And I'll call on Angelique.
Thank you, Sue. And thank you, Evie, for the beautiful opening. Beautiful, thank you. So beautiful. And it's good to be here again and saying hello from the Netherlands at night. And for you, it's still so. I love this really, to be with you in such different time spaces and situations. It's so, yeah, beautiful. It's freezing here, really. It's cold, really cold, and it's freezing. And sunny weather and freezing, but now it's night. But yeah, anyway. But I bring in let's see, 14 people, and 3 global situations and 2 personal situations. And quality for today is patience. And then I go to Arlie.
Hi, I'm Arlie in New Zealand. Whether it's hot or cold depends on whether you're in the front of my house or the back. I'm in the back, and there's a breeze coming through, so I need my wrap on. If I were in the front of my house, the sun is beating down, and New Zealand has extra special intense sun. It's not that it's under the ozone hole, but it is more, the sun is more intense here. It just is. So I'm in the back of the house. I would like to bring in 15 people, that old sick cat, and now my dog is limping, and she does have a vet appointment, but she needs to be in the circle for sure. I'd like to chuck the whole world in the circle. I'm tired of trying to pick out individual situations. 3 personal situations. And I would like to bring the quality of strength, of commitment, and strength of ability to make the changes that we need and want in our lives. And that's me. I think that's everybody. You're muted.
Evie.
I'm here, unmuted in Aquarius. It's a beautiful day. The sun makes me smile, and it seems to color everything a little more brightly. I'd like to bring in 10 people, 3 personal situations. I think we've got the whole world wrapped up. And the quality I'd like to bring in is clarity. So as a group, we have, see if I can do my math, 133 people individually, and we've got the whole world covered, as well as all the particular hotspots that we know about. We have 6 four-legged animals and 6 personal situations. And our circle includes the qualities of generosity, trust with our higher selves, patience, strength to make the changes that we need and want to make, and clarity. Now, because our group is a little smaller today, we have a little more time for sharing if there's anything that we would like to share. So I will open it up for that. Any other things that have particularly impacted you, or you want to bring attention into the circle before we go into our meditation space?
I just got a notice from Deborah that says has just tested positive to COVID. So let's put her in the circle for that too. Okay. As well as, all of our others who are in various places, some healthy and some struggling.
Sharon, is there anything that the COVID virus is communicating with us right now? I mean, we've been through a very rough time in the year with COVID, and then it seemed to have quieted down. And now, with us being indoors more often, there's this resurgence. I don't know if there's a bigger picture of it or not.
I think it never hurts to ask, Evie, and I think there could be so many messages, and it could be uniquely to a person. It might be a unique call for the COVID virus to be cleared and released, because I'm sure it's been weaponized intentionally. That's my assumption. So I really think it's so important to just, when you think about it, then that the crystal child process is really an easy one for something like that. Like, who in my space knows if there's a message that COVID might have for me, or have for me, and so I think it's a really great question, and better answered, I think, one-on-one. And then because sometimes the message is for you personally, and if it's a message for a larger group, then we have all these groups that it can be shared into. So that's would be my answer.
It sounds like
I'll share. Or were you going to say something, Evie? So I was talking to someone last night, and my frustration and my belief is that my limiting beliefs are a block for enlightenment. And I'm just going to use the word enlightenment because it's an awareness of anyway, the words are, I'm not getting any words on that. So I'm just going to use the word enlightenment. And as we were talking about limiting beliefs and how you can have them and not even realize it, and how you can have them not realize it, and they interfere a lot in your life. So I'm setting aside all outside influence. I'm just talking about our responsibility, my responsibility. So what came in was, I don't trust Source because Source didn't protect me from my family. And before I was age 11, I'd had 6 attempts on my life. And I think of that as a very dangerous world. And so I said that, and I was listening to her, and all of a sudden, what came in was, well, what kept you alive during all of that? What saved me from insanity and being locked up? What saved me from hurting others out of my anger and pain? And what saved me from all forms of addiction destroying me? What saved me from self-sabotaging? What saved me from taking my own life? My God, I wanted to do that so bad. And it occurred to me, I really do have a higher power. I really do have a higher self that has watched over me from the time of conception. And it's not its job to prevent all bad things from happening, because I have seen in visions where I have set things up for myself in this lifetime. And I don't remember what it was. I just remember being a twinkle in the universe, talking to somebody who was also going to be showing up in this lifetime and saying, okay, do we have it all planned? And I guess so, but it wasn't being here now. It didn't go the way I wanted it to go. But I have to answer these questions. And I realized through every single experience I have had, a spiritual faith that I was going to get through it. And I need to remember that. I need to recognize I am a child of God. I have all the qualities and the wisdom within that God consciousness within me. It's up to me to clear away the wreckage of the past and make that connection. And my limiting beliefs, they might as well be my veil. It is so powerful, and it holds me and keeps me very small. So even if all the outsiders were gone, I would still have a responsibility to heal and to recognize my spiritual nature, my spiritual qualities, my spiritual self, and to act on those, and to take responsibility, to take full responsibility. So I gave up blaming other people. And now I just need to, and I think I did part of it last night, of accepting the fact that I've always had a spiritual entourage with me all along. And through all the work with Sharon, I have recognized part of that as I call it the tag team, and I call it the PTOs, and I don't remember all the things we call it, but it's a whole entourage, and that feels really, really good. So this morning, I just feel different. And I find that amazing. And that's where I am. Evie, your lips are moving, but we can't hear you on mute.
I really like how you described your shift and how we look at the past is how we're framing things in the present based on a belief. And suddenly I had an image of wreckage, what you described as wreckage, or what you may term as wreckage, as actual building blocks for building where we are right now. But it depends on the story we hold around it. And how amazing things can change when we change the story. We're the only ones who can identify what truth is for us. Nobody else can do that. And that has to do with our interpretation, our story, and what else is underneath the story of some need that perhaps still hasn't been met. So when you say you feel different now, is that you feel different about source and being connected?
I haven't had time to, I have not had time today to go into it. I just feel very different. I feel better. And I'm good with that.
Oh, if there's no further sharing, maybe we'll just go into our meditation. So, think of yourselves as a gemstone, whatever color, whatever shape, whatever condition. And this gemstone is a precious, precious representation of you. And as you go into your quiet space where all possibilities are present, think how your gemstone is being polished. Think about the clarity, what's being revealed, the beauty, the facets, the ways that it reflects and receives the light. And see how it is also sending light, both receiving and sending, connecting to all that is in the universe and bringing it back down through your core, down into Mother Earth, and filling you back up again. And out in the ethers, surrounded by your team and all that is holding you precious. Allow yourself to drift and let Spirit bring to you what it will. And I will call you back just under 15 minutes. Enjoy your time. as you start coming back from your travels, holding close to you messages received and seeing how your beautiful gemstone continues to share and receive light, making everything beautiful. And when you're ready, turn on your cameras. Mm. And take a nice deep breath. Mm. And Angelique, when you're ready to come on, please join us. Who would like to share?
I'll go first. I was taken pretty deep, and I'm not sure exactly what to share yet because it's definitely not finished. So it's gonna be there.
I was just enjoying a very peaceful state of being until guinea pigs showed up. So I think I was drifting off to sleep. And then you called us back, and I was really glad because I didn't want to hang out with guinea pigs. They're not my favorite animal.
Well, the gemstone that I had picked was an opal, and I saw it start shooting off different colored rays, and I was just getting ready to follow one of the rays and see where it went when my dog got overexcited and started knocking stuff over with her tail, and the yard guys showed up, and the mowers started in the backyard. So then I went back to thinking about the rays and seeing points of light all over the earth, which somehow turned into drones, which had the mower noise. It was like a mess, kind of. So yeah, I came back. And that was me.
Bless our beautiful messes. I bathed myself in the light of green, seeing the emerald stone just oozing into every situation and all parts of my body, and just providing a healing, kind of a universal healing. And I just stayed in that green light. And I'm complete.
This was a deep journey. I was entering in a crystal cave, and it feels so good to be there inside of the Mother Earth. The walls are high and shaped like the inside of a cathedral. And the crystal light, the inside of this dome is surrounding me, and the walls are covered with amethysts, clear quartz crystal, and aquamarine. And they're offering a soft, bright, shining light. I'm invited to lay on the floor, and the crystals start to send out a high vibration. And these vibrations are not heard by our normal ears, by our ears, but the frequencies are so high and clear that only my inner ear is able to connect with the vibration, with the sound. I realize this is a very sacred space and a crystal temple from another dimension, created to be open for those who are ready to receive a sound bath meant to cleanse our inner thoughts and mind of a negative vibe or energy. And then to cleanse our energy field within and without with this crystal sound, color, and vibrance. It feels like a place of initiation where I am allowed to return and to be prepared to make a journey to another level of higher consciousness. Wearing a crystal which is placed within my heart as a symbol of pure love, and it's an amethyst. Thank you.
Thank you, Marjorie.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Do you have anything else to share this time? Hearing none, I would say we are complete. May the lights you summoned and summoned you continue throughout the day and throughout the rest of the month. An honor to be with everyone. And I thank everyone for sharing your beautiful presence today. And look forward to seeing you next time and on the next call.
Thank you, Evie. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Evie.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank